Okay, so look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remaster at 21:9, and specifically my thoughts. Now, with the original being basically the turning point in first-person shooter history, this remaster had a huge weight to carry. It had to both revamp itself entirely in order to jump to 2016 levels of expectations, while still remaining extremely true to the original that we all know and love so well. And whilst Activision can be bashed for a lot of things, this is one thing they can be massively congratulated on. They did a brilliant job. Now, before I go on, if you want to see my full 21:9 support breakdown of the game, then check out my video on that, linked in the description, or just head over to my channel. So yeah, like I'm sure you're all aware now, the first and foremost improvement are the graphics. Everything appears to have had work done, and not just a quick slapdash paint job that slightly changes things, like a serious graphical improvement. The game literally looks like it could have been made this year. It is gorgeous in every moment, and it's funny when I go back and play the original, the graphics look terrible, and I can't understand how younger me thought they were absolutely mind-blowing. But yeah, this updated set of graphics means that the game looks like I have always imagined it. It means that I can play COD 4 and feel totally engrossed in the beauty of it. There was something about this game, the setting, weapons, everything that just worked so well, and still does. The other area that got touched up is the engine. It appears to be running on the same engine as Infinite Warfare, but modeled to work like that of the original COD 4. So jumping and generally movement still feels stunted, yet everything is so dramatically more fluid than it used to be. Again, time has made me forget quite how stiff COD 4 actually was, and they've managed to just tidy up the controls, tidy up animations, sounds, etc. Essentially every element of the game got some new polish, and it now stands that this is the perfect COD 4. It's got precisely the same gameplay, but with all the little niggly issues ironed right out. It's funny talking about Activision putting in some work because, well, we constantly berate them for their lack of effort in every other COD title nowadays. So, furthering the polish of the base content in the game, additions to it have been made as well, notably in the single player with extra stuff added into levels like obstacle courses, which I remember trying to run myself in the original, but that really was just a fixed set of logs with zero interaction. But here they actually now work, and the world just feels so full. They've made use of the increased graphics power of current technology to give the world that extra finish, little touches that do a lot. Unfortunately, there is no split screen offline or online option, which I won't deny is a big loss, as this was bloody awesome with friends. A bit of shipment, old school Mike Myers was always a blast. However, happily, there are a lot of people online at the moment, and I hope this remains the case, as I love this game, and I want to play loads for a long time to come. And yeah, with no offline co-op, I need the online community to stay strong. What I must point out clearly is that whilst this may be a remaster of an old game, it couldn't be more relevant and more perfect a game to pick up, whether you've played the original or not. With Infinite Warfare being, well, put quite simply, a huge letdown, this is an amazing game to turn to. You have the same original maps, which are brilliant, the same weapons and weapon systems, etc., while seemingly oversimplified, is in reality what makes this game so fantastic, and with additional little touches like many more camos to unlock, it is as satisfying as ever to play. But I should note it is a lot harder than new CODs. Expect to work for kills more than the newer games, which just hand them out like sweets. Admittedly, with the remaster being so true to the original, touchy subjects like Juggernaut are back, but I can't hate on it. It's something so iconic with the game that I love it even when I die because of it. Yeah, you do still get people raging in the chat about it though. And I also believe that we have some new maps coming out as well, which should be nice to play. Now, there are some special points that I love with this new release that baffle me beyond comprehension when it turns out that these touches are nowhere to be seen in Infinite Warfare. the newer game. Things like being able to look at your weapon, the CSGO style animation of pulling your bolt back or just inspecting it is something I've always loved, and the revamped menus to show your soldier faction outfits live. Just these two examples aren't anywhere to be seen in Infinite Warfare. Basically, this remaster upstages what should be the best of the two games, Infinite Warfare, in every way. One thing I won't deny is I wish we didn't have two clients to switch between, the multiplayer and the single player. I liked the way the new CODs removed that, but yeah, for some reason it's back here. I must also say I've had a seriously impressive time with the low lag that at times feels the closest to LAN that I have ever experienced with COD, and that really does aid to just loving the gameplay. So yeah, it's pretty clear that I'm damned happy about this remaster. Yes, it does have some quirky performance problems, but they are easy enough to overcome. And on that point, like I said, if you want to see my breakdown of the 21x9 support of the game and its performance, then check out my video on that, linked in the description, or just head over to my channel. With the game's great ultra-wide support and the evident effort put into it, I have no difficulty in recommending this to anyone. Of course, you must be willing to put up with the stupid, anti-consumerist requirement of buying Infinite Warfare 2. This game is worth it though, and whilst I would say hold off and wait for the release of a standalone version of the remaster, I honestly have no true hope that that will materialize anytime soon. Anyway, I hope that gives you a better idea of what this game has to offer at 21x9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any of the games at 21x9, head over to my channel. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the link's to my Patreon page in the description. See you later.